Quincy Jones. We had a Quincy Jones earlier today. That tune that we just played at the beginning there was called Father in Lamont. It's a brass band arrangement of a Quincy Jones tune entitled The Street Beater, which was also the theme song for the Sanford and Son show, which none of you remember, except for you probably in the back. We brought little Quincy with us, and after that was a guy named Trombone Shorty, Troy Andrews. Anybody ever heard of Trombone Shorty? A few of you. All right, he's kind of milling around down in the New Orleans scene and changing things up. He's taken the traditional New Orleans brass band, which is pretty much what you see up here, minus the guitar and generally two drummers. You got one guy playing bass drum and one guy playing snare drum. And, you know, they do the parades and things like that, and set up on street corners and do that kind of stuff. That's what this band is modeled after. However, people like Trombone Shorty and a whole collective of people in that area are changing things around by adding guitars, some keyboards, fewer horns, and a lot of vocals and things like that, and kind of combining rock, funk, soul, R&B, and pop, all with this New Orleans, brand of jazz, which I think is quite interesting because now you have some people playing a little more commercial sound with this type of instrumentation. So you get more listeners, and maybe you can turn some jazz listeners onto some commercial stuff, and maybe some pop and commercial listeners onto some jazz things and stuff like that. So I think it's a really good blend. All right, so that was his tune, and it was entitled Back of Town. Maybe you've heard it, maybe you haven't. Pretty good tune. I'm going to pass it on now. Before I introduce the whole band, I'm just going to introduce one member back here. You heard him playing tenor saxophone, and this is musician second class Leland Rothrock, and he's got something to sing for you.